How y'all doing tonight? Out here in the jungle, baby. How you doing, Ill Will? I'm gonna be looking down here a little bit so I can see what y'all saying, cause y'all a little far away from me, all right? Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, not this again. Oh, there I go. There I go. What's up? For a minute, I thought I was having problems again, y'all. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I gotta keep my eye on it, cause woo-wee. I'm sorry. I thought we was having problems again, technical difficulties. How y'all doing? Ain't gonna keep you long. I mean it. Ain't gonna keep you long. Hey everybody coming on in. Come on in. How y'all doing tonight? I had a couple of alternative things we can work out. And maybe we can share some ideas. We're gonna need to with the way things is going. How you doing, Marquise? Hey, Audrey, Lynette Lewis, Tana. Let me see. Boss Hall. She talks with trees. How y'all doing? Just enjoying the message. Amen. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm in this bad boy tonight. What was that? I emailed you about buying the persimmons. You know what? I got them. You see these right here behind me? That's the last two right there. So I didn't get the email, but email me again. There go my man Nick Thomas. What's going on, bro? How you doing, James Edwards? Let me see. Got the Medea humidifier, and I love it. You know something with that dehumidifier? I just wanted everybody to know it wasn't about that dehumidifier. I don't represent that company or anything like that. It was just an alternative, and I was showing you my journey and what I had. So thank you so much, Miss Flintstone. Thank you for that. So going to get a Berkey, I think. And you know what? All of that ties into what we're talking about right now. Thank you, South Padre. It's my backyard, part of the yard that ain't destroyed right now. I'm trying to get my fall garden back up and running because I've been so busy and I got so much going on in my life. You don't even know. That's a whole episode by itself. So let me see. I ordered the dehumidifier immediately afterward. Well, thank you. But like I said, it could be any dehumidifier. It was about the message that we can get water from other alternative sources. We just got to start using our head, okay? I realized that I had one in the basement cleaning to make sure. See, everybody even already had some in the basement, in the attic or whatever. And we just never think. We got all this technology around us every day. And we're so absorbed to it now that we don't even think about it. We don't even think about all the other uses it could be doing. What a waste of energy, money, water, everything we do every day is a waste. We're wasteful. We got to be one of the most wasteful creatures on the planet. Ooh, I wanted that sunlight to hit that bad boy right there. Look at that sweet baby. It's not all the way. You can see little hints of green, but it's still super sweet. Right. It takes a piece of mind to kind of figure this game out. So I got the elderberry cuttings coming out, and they were melt off today for everybody that wanted the elderberry cuttings. Once those elderberries come out, I will be uploading some more. I only like to do a little at a time so I can make sure I can take care of everybody. Okay? So I had the small ones for the pantry. There you go. And it's banana pup season too. So I'm gonna be putting them up in a minute as well. I got tons of these babies. I got in the banana pups. I have like the one behind me, praying hands to give you the 2 hands of bananas. I have oh my God, the ice cream blue java, and I have the grand name and the, oh my goodness, I forget the other ones. And plantains. I got so many different varieties that I got tons of these banana pups that I got to get out. What's the website? It's Easily Grown Garden. I'll put it in a link. Easily like easily done. easygrowngarden.com. So yes, most definitely. So EcoFlow working good now. The EcoFlow, I've been running it through the test every day. Yeah, Rajapuri, thank you for that, A-Will. Rajapuri is one of my favorites, yes. And I have a double Moy as well, which is a weird banana pup. If I didn't break up, I would take you on the first tour field trip. Why not? Okay, why not? Field trip, kids. Field trip. It's gonna be a little weird. Now, I'm almost positive that we're gonna break up, okay? So it wasn't you, it was me. So I'm gonna take you real quick. I'm gonna try to do my best to go backwards because the Wi-Fi unit is sitting right there in my face and I don't wanna lose track of it. So we just gonna keep on coming backwards so you can see the banana row. I ain't been out here in a long time because all the crazy stuff that's going on. But as you can see, I don't want to fall in the water. This is all of my bananas. And all of them is loaded with pups. Now here's, I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna show you this double Moy. I love it, but it's a weird little rascal. This is it right here. Can y'all see that? It's dark red. And it's a fruiting banana. But it doesn't get that big, well, so far. And it has about 6 or 8 pups on it. And I'm sure that's the reason why it's not getting big, but it just pushed those pups out like crazy. But as you can see, everybody like, where's your garden, Led? Where's your garden? I still garden. I still do my thing. Just we in a crisis right now. And right now, it's like, listen, grow food the best way you know how. Okay, so after we do this tour, not tour, but this field trip, we're gonna do a real field trip about the subject at hand, okay? So, I wanted to show you that weird little banana because I'm still learning about it. And it's awesome, but boy, is it weird. It's good to see everybody. So that's for my gardeners. Everybody, oh, he ain't got no garden, he don't be gardening no more. I still garden. I just ain't got time to show it every single thing I do. And if you are a gardener, you know just as well as I know. Hey, Fresh and Sassy, you know well as I know, you cannot show absolutely every moment of your day trying to get your garden going. Hey, Bert Richardson, what's going on, brother? You just gotta do it. It's everything ain't for show. Everything ain't for YouTube. Like I always tell you, some stuff belong to you. Okay? So sometimes I just gotta get out here and do it. Oh, I'll be thinking, oh, that'll make a good video. But at the same time, you got work to do. Yes, I am Gigi Miles. Yes. What's going on, Robbie Anderson? So, I'm gonna get right into the subject. Oh, boom. And another one too. Now, all of this is going on our website. Yeah, that's what it looked like it is. That's what it looked like it is. I only can get a few of them. I only got a few. Okay? I only got a few. But they'll be up as well. Yes. I got a lot of stuff going on right now in my family, in my life right now, family. You will see on the website. I don't like saying prices and stuff all crazy online and stuff don't go right. All right. So it's so many things I wanted to discuss today, but I picked this one because it's a big deal right now. In my thumbnail, there is a bags and bags of fertilizer. And I got them last year on sale. And I went out this year and caught them again on sale. And I was thinking to myself, you know, you can go out there and buy as much fertilizer as you can afford to buy, but what happens when the stuff hit the, the poop hit the boot? What you gonna do then? When there ain't none? Because the supplies, listen family, everything that we need, or I ain't gonna say need, everything that we're accustomed to is out in the middle of the ocean, waiting on somebody to sign a check. Okay? Like somebody better pay this bill, or ain't nobody leaving this restaurant. That's how they doing us right now, right? Somebody got to go in the back and wash some dishes. So, hey Mel, guava to you. And I brought this out for everybody that's about to ask me, how do you? Get the book, get the book, get the book. Guava, Mel. I had to bring that one out. This one might be out for a while. Cause oh my God. Read them instructions. Okay? They'll serve you a great purpose. Listen. I'm not just here to give information today. Today I'm here to actually, let's spread information. Let's share information. Number one, what are you gonna do when there is no more fertilizer? Because I said this and I mean it. If you don't figure out how you gonna get some water, you ain't gonna have a garden. Hey mama, daughter, sister, you cannot have a garden without water. You can't do anything without water. Okay, now once you get water, if you have newer, younger trees, you have to get the fertilizer. You have to fertilize it. Okay? So, here's the thing. I need a show of hands. Does anybody have livestock? Not pets. Not pets. Livestock. No? No livestock? Catch fish in the lakes? Hen, chickens, rabbit. All right, Christy. 17 chickens. Okay, now next, I want to ask you this. Goats, good, good. Do you even know if you can have chickens in your community? That's my question to you. Do you even know? Have you even asked anybody, is it legal? Can you have them? You know, even if you have, no, we ain't gonna, I'm gonna take that down, Skeletor. That could be looked at crazy, man. Funny, but crazy. Can you have chickens in your community? If you have like a HOA, have you even asked your HOA community, can you? Because some people say, I can't have them because I live in an HOA. You know what? You may want to check, because I know a lot of HOAs on some of my routes, they do allow like 2 chickens or 4 chickens, for hens, not roosters. Right, there you go. Somebody just said it. Charles, that's right. You can, but no roosters. I'm not starting trouble in the communities. I'm trying to awake the communities. That's right. You can use urine, not mine, urine. Everything fresh and sassy. Yes, we can have chickens in Baltimore. That's what I'm talking about. If you do not know if you can have chickens or not, hens, you should take tonight and Google it and look it up and see if you can have forms of livestock. Okay? And the reasons are quails good. Quails are loud. Quails are excellent, but they are loud. And if you plan on eating, processing your livestock, all of that, hey, Frugal Nurse Homestead, say I can have hens, no roosters. The reason why, it doesn't matter if you have an HOA Skeletor, you have to ask them. Because just because you have an HOA does not mean that's one of their laws or rules or regulations, okay? You have to ask. And one of our problems is we never even ask. We just assume, I live in an HOA community, I can't do nothing. You don't even know. Do you mean pets? No, Lady J. Livestock. Pets are pets and livestock is livestock. It crosses the line a little bit, but then it gets weird, okay? Once you start having goats and chickens live in the house, start getting a little weird. Okay, just ask and find out, Frugal Nurse. Find out, because I'm telling you, you're going to really need, if you're growing your own food right now, you on top of your game. You got your water, you got your garden game up, you got your power popping off. You see me, I'm charging, I'm about to bring it into the screen, but I got my wires. Come on now, Energizer, don't be shy, girl. You got your power game up. I'm gonna set you right here. I might need you again. You got your power game up, you got your water game up, you got your garden game up. Now here's the deal. You're going to need to maintain that. Just because you bought a solar generator, you started a garden. Hey, damn Permaculture Food Forest, this is for you, brother. That's for you, man. And I got something else for you, Dan. Man, you a mad scientist. I'm gonna do this. Then this is for Dan. Dan, if I could, brother, I would show you. Matter of fact, when we do this next field trip, I'm about to show you something. Dan said he live in HOA. You had me growing all that stuff this year, right? Do you know I threw out a papaya, and I got a papaya tree that's about 6 feet tall. It's just growing out of nowhere over there in my corner. I'll show you later. That's a whole nother ballgame. Anyway. Family, you need to know that if you don't have fertilizer, you're done. All this stuff we're doing, you have to make sure you maintain it. That's why I keep saying do your research, and learn everything you can about everything you can. Any growing solution for pet owners growing food? I don't even know how to begin with that question, Judah. Growing solution? What, you trying to grow your pet? Oh, growing food. Any growing solutions for pet owners? Why would that have anything to do with you growing food? If you can't control your pet, now that's a whole nother problem. I think it's a show on cable that deals with pets that ain't got no sense. Coffee grounds, eggshells, it's always my favorite. Banana peels, coffee grounds, eggshells, toenails, hair. Earthworm farms, right? Worm castings. That's what I'm looking for. Compost. Get your compost started. I just dropped all our compost, and I got coffee grounds that I need to drop right down here in the tropical circle to get it going again. Tea bags. That's right. That's right. This is what we're here for. Because you see how many people are like, what? Tea bags? They don't even know. Right? Expired rodents and critters. I'm trying to say it in a nice way. Say I made compost last year, used it this year. There you go. Yes, Frugal Nurse, compost. Get that compost. You see me, I had to clean that up a little bit. Grass clippings, yes, grass clippings. You know what I do? When I cut my grass, I pick some up and put it in my chicken coop. The rest, I leave down. I mulch it so you can't hardly see it, and I leave it right here. Nobody can be the wiser. Fish bones, yes, fish bones. That attracts things on 4 legs. But yes, fall leaves. Dan Permaculture Food Forest says all your vegetables, food scraps, and grass clippings. That's right. Everything, listen, even everything that you don't eat, you should be putting in your yard. And I know people say, don't put meat out there. Why? Why? I'm going to tell you the only reason why you shouldn't put meat out there in your compost pile and in your garden. Because it draws flies, and that can be, and if you don't bury it deep enough, it stink. But it draws other animals that want to get at it, like possums, raccoons, and everything else. You can't get rid of it, okay? Them animals gonna try to come to your compost pile anyway. But that meat and that protein source will boost your doggone compost like you wouldn't believe. I put everything out there in my garden. Coyotes, but you can't get rid of them. Rats gonna come no matter what. Rats will come into your garden. I got a young lady emailed me talking about she got rats and mice in her garden. What do she do? It's nothing you can do. They live, you're growing food in their world. You're outside. If you catch 100 of them, it's 100 more over there off in the cut. Okay? So, the reason I'm asking you guys this is things is getting tight. And whether you see it or not, it's the truth. Things is getting tight, and I had to make sure I wasn't skipping. We really need to start thinking about, where are you going to get your water source from? That's why I did the dehumidifier. We need to think outside the box, and everything that you can think of, how you going to get your water to grow your garden, to drink, how you going to get your fertilizer. If you do not have any livestock like chickens, easiest thing on the planet to take care of. I've been working on my chicken coop for the last couple of days, getting my mind off of stuff, just so I can expand it out to give them more room and probably get more chickens. Let me see. Doing a setup like you have from a lake, water, and garden. Okay, got you. Ordered your Bouge RV. All right, congratulations. Rabbit took my spring garden. I now fence my rabbit has now acquired a taste for peppers. You have 60 chickens, easy work. It's easy. So I'm going to get on our next field trip, and we gonna go to the coop. I'm about to run y'all to the coop, just to show you how simple this is. And I think I might have some breakfast in there. Let me say, thank you so much, Leah Mia. Say, this channel has been such a blessing. You have no idea. Thank you so much. No, thank you just for even listening. Okay. Hey, New Orleans gardener. I'm coming over to your house in a minute. As soon as I'm done here. Can you put a Yeti coupon up again, please? I don't have a Yeti. Or a code or coupon. I'm not affiliated with Yeti. Starting to see empty spots on shelves. I'm not starting to see empty spots on shelves. I've been screaming this for over 2 years. It's just now hitting people in the pocket. A Blue Yeti. I'm not affiliated with Blue Yeti. But I'll put the link in for you. I'm telling you right now, family, this been going on long. It's just now starting to hit you in the pocket. Right? What is growing on in the tree behind you? That is a persimmon. Those are Asian Fuyu persimmons. This is Rasputia. I don't want to move this too much. I'll give you a quick run around with her, okay? This is Rasputia because Bonita is down. Bonita is grown so much, but this is an Asian Fuyu gyro persimmon. And it's the bomb. So I'm gonna show you real quick. I did a video, but it won't hurt to take my family and show you. This is Rasputia. She is huge and she is loaded full of food. Loaded all day. So I'm about to pull all the fruit off. I just need time to do it with everything else going on. Thank you so much, Susie. I saw that. Thank you. But she's draped. She's draped. I didn't get a chance to show y'all my pomegranates. I had so many doggone pomegranates. I was giving them things away to my whole family. But all the way around, as you can see, she is stunting. And she's about, I'm going to say she about 12 feet tall or more. But this is her in all her glory. So I planted Rasputia. I'm gonna show you. When I planted Rasputia, she almost looked like one of these. What has been now, y'all? About 3 years? 3 years ago? And that's all it takes. Something like this only take 3 years. Do you remember when Bonita, she was cut all the way to the bottom? She was cut down to the ground. Let's go take a look at her. I'm keeping this up so my internet don't get disrupted. I'm walking backwards. And this is a fence I just pulled with all these briar patch. I gotta get that up. I gotta burn that up. Trying not to get poked. So stay with me. I'm trying not to lose a signal, y'all. This is Bonita now. Remember, she was all the way down to the ground. She broke all the way to the ground. This is her just this year, right? Once they get established, they grow like crazy. Y'all remember, this is my baby right here. This is my baby. I've had this tree for 12 years, something like that. 12 years. She's fed us for a long time. She's fed us since I moved to South Carolina. Then it looked like a tornado caught her, snapped her all the way down to the knuckle, but she grew right back just this year. I got one more for you before we head back. Now this one, this is one of my pride and joys. I got this just because it's just so damn beautiful. Check this out. I'm trying to keep it up. This is a Tamapan persimmon. If you don't know what a Tamapan is, a Tamapan persimmon it's a persimmon, but it looked like a little boy with a hat on. You see this? Now these you gotta let get real squishy and ripe. But they look like giant acorns. But that's an Asian persimmon. Ain't that crazy? I love this tree. I always wanted one and I end up finding one. And when I found it, it was just a little stick. And this is the first year that it gave me this many fruit. Last year it only gave me 2. Next year it's gonna go crazy. What do it taste like? Candy. It tastes like candy. It tastes just like candy. So, this is what I want to show y'all. Field trip. This is why I say get your fertilizer game up, okay? Because if you have land or a big giant garden or a big yard, that's all Lady Led stuff behind the solar panels over there. All of this is my whole blueberry patch now. All of that's blueberries. But I'm gonna show you. If you got all of this stuff, all of these fruit trees, all of this garden and stuff, how are you going to feed it? You gotta feed it. So, this is how. Let's go. Okay, here we go. All right, girls, you're up. Everything ain't gotta be all beautiful, but it gotta be productive. This is my coupe de ville. Ain't no snacks today, ladies. So, this This is one of my favorite spots. Now, I bought this cage. I built a chicken coop before, and it was time to upgrade because it's getting serious now. So we built this. Well, I put it together, and these are all my girls. They got in a fight and killed their sister. I'm looking at y'all dirty. That's Peckerhead. I don't ask why. But this is what you can look forward to. Anybody know what that is? Every day. I've already collected earlier today, but I heard somebody squealing. Every day. But this ain't what I'm bringing you in here for. It was a boom box, but yeah, it was a woofer box. Now it's a nesting box. Use your head. I found that somebody put that speaker box out because I guess the back was busted. It was perfect for an egg box. I didn't have to alter it or nothing. I just put some panels in so they can keep the stuff in. But this is why I'm really bringing you out here. Not just for breakfast, not just for dinner, but this is the real gold right here. Here. Put my hand down. I still got stuff to do. That's the stuff. You see this? This is what they bring me. That's what they give me. Every day. Fertilizer. Poop. It's full of everything you need in your garden. Super high in nitrogen, potash, everything. Look, feathers, feather meal, protein. This is what we call the penitentiary. But since I've changed it, you know what? Lady Les said once I changed it and added this big piece on here, this piece used to be on my old coop. She said, baby, that looked like Noah's Ark. Look. She said, it looks like Noah's Ark. Don't it? I said, I'll be doggone. It sure do look like everything that has been depicted of the ark anyway. That girl she be on it. And I'm like, wow, just never thought of that, right? Never thought of it. But family, this is it. It's not pretty. My garden ain't never beautiful, but it's productive. The beaver ate down all these trees that I had to remove, all of these. Couple over there, you can see a stump over there. But it's working. It's working. I got tons of honey that I'm not gonna pull because I want them to make it through the winter. Checked it. That's why y'all ain't seeing me pulling no honey. I got 4 hives going. If you're not trying to do this stuff, you in trouble. I hate to have a sad, dreary outcome for you when I'm talking about it, but it's the truth. Right now, this is the time that you really need to start getting out of your comfort zone. You need to get out of your comfort zone and start thinking about some of the stuff that you would have never thought about. Never. You ain't thinking about keeping no bees. You're not thinking about keeping no chickens. Have you tried trapping the beavers? What does not pulling the honey do for the bees? It depends. It depends on how much they have, how much stuff they have. Right now we're going into fall, going into winter. When you want to overwinter your bees, you want to make sure they have enough food to survive over the winter. So instead of me taking all the honey and then giving it back a little at a time, let them keep that honey. I still got about 5 to 25 gallons of honey. For me, I don't need to pull no honey from them. So I let my bees keep their own stuff if they need it. Ain't no need to pull it. They got enough space to keep on operating, and they have plenty of food stored. So plenty of pollen, plenty of honey, they'll be fine. Not everyone live in a house to have many things you're talking about. I live in an apartment. Reese, sounds like you're making an excuse. You don't have a house, but you have a lot of excuses. See, you just said everybody ain't rich like you. I ain't rich. Actually, I'm broke. I'm broke as the next man. But you wouldn't know it because you using your eyes to judge me. You don't know what I did to get here. That's our problem. That's all of our problem. You use your eyes to judge another person and say, "Oh, well, he already got a head start at it." I seen somebody talk about my marriage. You don't know what me and my wife been through either. Okay? I'm no different than you. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a movie star. I'm a normal dude that live next door to some people just like you do. And if you keep on making excuses, you're going to stay in an apartment. You're never going to move forward if you keep. See how easy it is to make an excuse? Look at the next man and say, "Oh, well, because they better." You just made an excuse why you're not. You didn't tell me why I'm better, and you made an excuse for yourself why you're not better. Okay? I come from the hood of hoods. And if I wanted to stay there, that's where I would be right now. I didn't want to stay there. If you're not happy with your job, this is for everybody. If you're not happy with your job, you need to go. If you're not happy with your home, you need to move. I'm not going to talk about nobody's marriage, but you see where I'm going with this. I don't want to ever break up nobody's marriage. Never. But if some folks end up having, gambling habits and stuff, man. So it's easy to say words like that. It's easy to say words like that. Good night, Reese. It's easy to say words. So easy to make your mouth do this. It's so easy. You know what? It's so easy to talk crap. You even talk in your sleep. That's how many excuses we make, all of us. Talk is so easy that you do it in your sleep. You know what you don't do in your sleep? You don't make moves, because making moves is hard. Getting your butt up and getting yourself together and trying to figure out what's your next move, that's hard. You can't do that in your sleep. You have to think about it. You have to concentrate. But talking, you could do that in your sleep. Giggling, you stop, Pooh Bear, till you end up having to go see a therapist. Don't take nothing to do this. Nothing. You done heard some people ain't got no sense over there talking in their sleep. Give me back my baloney. That kind of crazy. So, good night, Reese. It's so easy to make excuses why we ain't doing stuff, family. It's so easy. And I'm telling you, I'm tired of making excuses. I say this story and I say it all the time. I wouldn't be here right now in South Carolina on this land that I own if I didn't take a leap of faith and leave Ohio in the hood. People that know me from back home that's watching me right now, you know exactly where I'm from. You know exactly what neighborhood, you know what block. And I would still be there if I didn't say, I can't do this no more. I gotta go. Have you ever felt like if you don't go and you don't make a change, you gonna die? Have you ever felt that? I'm gonna say this. I've heard people say before things where they feel like they gonna die. I've heard older generations feel like, I don't feel like I'm gonna be around much longer. How many of y'all family members done that? And then 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, they gone. Cause they spoke it into existence. Instead of like, look, something don't feel right. You know, think I'm gonna start eating lettuce, or think I'm gonna stop drinking so many colas. If you know you got that feeling in your heart, it's built in us, and people, it's not supernatural. It's not witchcraft. It's your spirit talking to you, telling you know you wrong. Instead of your best friend telling you, man, you know that was dirty, dog. You know that was wrong. You shouldn't have done that. Instead, you don't need your best friend. Your soul, your spirit is right in here. He telling you right now, you know that wasn't right. Put that sandwich down. You know good and well you ain't got no business eating that. You hear it, you just don't listen. I promise you, family, and I could prove it over and over. Hey, Essie, I could prove it over and over and over again. I would not be here if I didn't sell everything I own and give everything I had away, everything, and just leave almost in a zero direction. I'm not even supposed to be in South Carolina. I was heading to North Carolina. What is it? Durham? Raleigh? I was heading to Raleigh. Here I am. I went where I was led to be. I stopped off here for a break to rest, visit some family, and I was going to keep on going. And here I am. But then you get people like that to try to tear you down and tell you, oh, well, since you got it like that, you know. They don't know what you've been through to get where you are. I'm going to tell you this. I didn't get where I'm from crashing on people and making up excuses for myself why I ain't done something. I'm a gunner. I'm a butter. You'll never get nowhere. You'll never get nowhere. People like that, listen, just go keep watching Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and relax in your house slippers and you never take them off, or the bonnet and your pajamas. Sit there on that couch with your booty prints in it and just keep watching TV until your heart start palpitating too fast and you call 911. Because that's all that's going to happen if you don't get your butt up and move. Telling you. You know when you ain't doing right because your butt cheek prints be right there in that couch. If you get up off your couch, and don't say, oh, cause it's old. If you get up off your couch and you can see the own sides of your own butt cheeks, and I ain't talking about that velour. I ain't talking about that. You got one of them old velour couches that if you rub it the wrong way, the color change. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about if your couch or your chair got your butt cheek prints in it, you ain't doing nothing you supposed to be doing. You sitting down. You relaxing. And don't say, oh, because I work at a desk. You could be doing anything. God, don't give me that either. Nope. Ain't going for it. Excuses. Ooh, thank you. And somebody said, especially if it's leather. If it's leather and you got butt cheeks in it, and it smell like despair and Pepsi, you know you need to stop. It smell like regret and vinaigrette. Get up. Get your butt up. Go out there and plant you something in the dirt. Go out there and you looking on HSN trying to buy some bracelets. Stop that. Go out there and get you a generator. Go out there and buy a solar panel. Figure out something to hold water. They sell that stuff on HSN too. Water catchment tubs and stuff like that. They sell the new white EcoFlow too. Stop looking at bracelets that ain't made out of nothing. Oh, this one is made out of beaver bones, and it's stop watching them. Stop watching them. They have you buying stuff made out of beaver bones and possum teeth, and you like, oh my God. Only for limited time. I don't know why I always use an old phone when I do this, but you know that limited time stuff. Oh, if you call us now, we only got 20 left. We only have 20 left, Barbara. I mean, these things are going fast, right? Am I kidding? I mean, these things are awesome. Okay, I have one in my own home. My children use it. Oh, I'm hearing now. They're down to 5. They're down to 5. Oh, and the price just dropped to 20% below. Oh my goodness. HSN, baby. Stop. Stop. They had you like, oh my Jesus, it's only 3 left. Calling them. So you know how it is. If you watch HSN, you know what I'm talking about. Oh God, I hope I can push the buttons fast enough. Oh, every ring you think you got the, oh God, I know it's only 1 left now. It's gone. So I left Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Katrina hit. I've been in Raleigh, North Carolina ever since. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You will never progress if you sit still. You ain't gonna progress if you sit still. I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. I've already got my fertilizer game out. Get your fertilizer together. But I'm gonna say this, and I hope you feel me. I pray you feel this. Success is not safe. Success is not safe. When you step out on faith, all kind of horrible things gonna happen to you when you leave your comfortable situation, when you leave that couch with your butt cheek prints in it. Success is not safe. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you it's all going to be okay, because it's not. You're going to go through some trials and tribulations. And you're going to always keep wishing, why did I quit that job? Why did I leave? Why did I leave? Because all of those trials and tribulations you're going through is building you up to do the next job you got ready for you. Everything that hurts you in that path is just building you up so you can do that job. So when you go and end up filling out an application in this new world, in this new city, this new state, or out on your own land, you can be, oh, that's right. I remember that. Hold, don't step there, because remember that one time when we was traveling and moving here and we stepped down in that thing? All of that's building you up so you don't make a wrong move. You're going to make one wrong move, one wrong decision. But that's just your test. Now, you a fool if you do it twice, okay? But if you make that one wrong step, that just taught you something. You put your hand on that stove only once, okay? If you keep putting your hand over that stove top over and over and you ain't quite sure if it's hot or not, then you the fool. But that first one, ooh. It don't take no baby. You don't got to tell no baby don't touch the stove. Let the baby touch the stove. Ooh. You ain't got to tell them nothing. It don't change when you grown. Well, for most people. You got to get out. Get out of your comfort zone. People say, what do I do if I live in an apartment? And I always tell them, I know it sounds horrible. Get out of that apartment. To me, and it's my own opinion, I'm allowed to have one, they're death traps. Get out. People say, oh, but I can't afford to live in a house. You ain't done enough research, because you don't have to live in a house in the city that you're in. You don't. You need to start thinking about think bigger. Think bigger. I don't know. I didn't know nothing about South Carolina. Everything I thought wasn't 100% true either. You know? Now I love it here. This is my home. Thank you, Anna. So, I'm here to tell you right now, just think outside the box, because ain't none of this stuff gonna be given to us in a minute. It's already hard to find everything. Hard to find gardening supplies, hard to find seeds, fertilizer. It's gonna be hard to water your garden, hard to power your home, power up your devices. You better start thinking about what you're gonna do next, because I'm gonna keep on saying it, and whoever hear it. But if you don't keep thinking, if you don't start thinking about what you're gonna do next, what's my next move, you're gonna be stuck. Listen, you know what I always be thinking about? Like, I never want to get caught with my pants down. You know what I'm saying? When I say that is, if something were to happen to me, I don't want to be like, if I had a medical emergency, I don't want to be naked. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the ER. Just be still, sir. Wait, put my drawers on. Oh, sir, it's okay. We've seen this. I know you have, but please put my drawers on. Oh, Lord. This is to Frugal Nurse Homestead. There was a nurse. You know how we get down. How many times have you heard that? This person having a heart attack or something, and for all they want, just put my drawers on, sir. Be quiet, ma'am. Be quiet. Just, oh Lord, put my bra on me. Just slip on my bra. Can you hand me my gown, ma'am? You're having a heart attack. Please be quiet. Yes, I will if you hand me my drawers. It's not funny, but it's funny. Because I'm like, you on your deathbed, and all you want to do is cover up your junk. I never want to get caught with my pants down. So, start tightening your game up. The reason I use that analogy is because that's where we are right now. We're at a point where a lot of us is about to get caught with our pants down. What I mean by that is, if that volcano, if that mug keep on spitting out that gravy, and it's something really bad go, do you even have a bug out bag ready? Do you have supplies ready to go? You don't gotta be a prepper, but do you have supplies ready to get your butt to the next wherever? Get caught with your pants down. That's what that is, right? Somebody intruder wanna break in your house in the middle of the night, are you ready for that? Caught with your pants down, you know? You got to get your game up tight and start thinking about, start thinking about horrible stuff. Start thinking about horrible stuff, for real, because it's happening. And I'm gonna say this, you know, I used to, when I was younger, celebrate like Halloween and stuff. I used to, it's fun, it's candy and just having a good time. As I grew older, the more reality of horror I see in this world, there's no reason. And I understand why some people don't celebrate Halloween. I dig it. But I felt like one of the major reasons I stopped, and people are, oh, it's spiritual. It's not spiritual. It's just so much ugliness and horror in the world right now. It seems like every day is Halloween, don't it? Every day. Listen to me now, okay? Put your head where my head. Every day, everybody is pretending to be somebody or something else. Listen close. Listen close. And they're being rewarded for it. Did you get that? They're getting the treats for their trick of trying to disguise themselves as other things or places or whatever. Huh? That's why I don't like Halloween no more. It ain't, everybody's, oh yeah, because there's demons out there. No, I didn't get into all of that. It was just fun. Dress up like Wolverine or something. But now you go to the big box store and it's people dressed up like Wolverine for no apparent reason. For no apparent reason. So I stopped celebrating it because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of everybody winning gifts for pretending there's something that they're not. You know, it's kind of like that everybody gets a trophy thing to me. For what? What did that teach? What did that teach that person? That everybody's a winner? Everybody should win? I don't believe that. I really don't. I think that's a time for, that's lazy. That's the time when you're supposed to be telling the loser, listen, now next time, when I say run faster, doggone it, I mean run faster. But if you keep giving everybody a trophy for doing dumb stuff, they'll never get it. They'll always think they'll never get it. And then when they get in a real situation, they get upset why they didn't get a prize, and then they go, you know, make people disappear, if you will. They the ones end up on the news because they didn't get their way, because they didn't get that trophy like all the rest of the kids did. So, sick of Halloween. Sick of it because it's everywhere. Everything is a joke. Everybody walking out in the middle of the night for no apparent reason. And everybody got on costumes. When I walked, I'm gonna go and say it. When I walk through Walmart, it could be July. You know what I always wanted? I got this built in my body, in my mind from growing up. I always want to tap somebody on the shoulder and say, hey, who are you supposed to be? Hey, buddy, what are you supposed to be? I was that superhero last year. You know, like what you talking about? You ain't trying to, never mind. That's what I get for not minding my own business. Everybody is, you don't know what's going on no more. You don't know who to trust. You know? Law enforcement, I'm gonna say some, they treat people pretty bad, but they wear that uniform, so that's a costume, right? That ain't a uniform, it's a difference. It's a difference. If you ain't doing what you're supposed to do in said uniform, then it's a costume, meaning you're faking and pretending to be a police officer, yet you are an executioner. Halloween every day. And I can do that all across the board for everybody and everything these days. I'm not picking on police. I got police in my family. I love them to death. But what's right is right. If it hurt your feelings, you might be one of the bad guys. Okay? So, if you guys don't dig what I'm saying, just go and leave them seeds down there. They'll grow. Leave them seeds I drop down there. They'll grow. Soon as it start raining, they'll grow, and one day you're gonna be brushing your teeth like, I get it. It was Halloween. I get it. Leave them seeds down there. Okay? Start washing your hair or something. It'll grow. Them thoughts will grow on you. Some of these seeds, you know, some of them seeds don't sprout right away. Some of them sprout right away. But some of them seeds I drop, you know, that late germination rate. You know, that'll give you your second row of thoughts, your crop. So just hang on to it though. Don't dig it up. Just let that sit there. All right. So everybody, I'm sorry for rambling on, but honestly, what are you doing about your water situation, your fertilizer? I know I went all the way around the block. What you doing about it? What's our next move, family? Thank you, Brenda. Thank you for that. What's your next move? Is your booty prints in the couch? I'm asking. I ain't saying I ain't gonna hold it against you either. If your booty cheeks is in that couch, man, it's time to get up. It's time to get up. Oh, somebody talking about my persimmon. I mean, put her all the way in the bank right there. There we go. Everything Fresh and Sassy said, Medea be here a day or two. All right now. So, worm castings. There we go, Nicole. Stocking up Beauty in the Garden. Email me, like right now. Like right now, so I don't lose you. right now. LeoFarmer73 at yahoo.com. I was watching listening to your video when I was on my way home before this video. So my hubby still act like the police officer here at home like that, work on me. Yeah, she talked with Tree, said no booty prints on the couch here. There you go. There you go. What's going on, Aubrey? Any questions before I go? So true, I have been 10 berry trees and don't know how many black and red raspberries came up on their own. How long do you wait to use that chicken manure? I use mine instantly. When I use my chicken manure, they say when you're putting it, I don't compost it. I lay it on top around my trees. I don't bury it and dig it and scratch it into the soil. I lay it right on the top. So every time it rains, it's already baking out in the sun and everything done fumble with it. When it start raining, humidity, dew, it slowly sinks down into the tree. Chicken poop. I don't let mine rest. I know you're supposed to. I just never have. Very true. If you got time to sit, you got time to prep. I'm still waiting, brother. When do you do your cuttings for your fig trees? I'm on it. Ashay, what kind of fig is you looking for? What kind of fig are you looking for? I have a I got a LSU Gold. I got like 2 cuttings. If you want them, email me. I'll sell them to you. I don't got many. Because listen, the reason why I don't have as many cuttings and things this year is because, listen, family, this you need to be holding on to as much of your supplies as possible. Listen, I have 25 gallons of honey and I'm not selling it because that might save my family life in this upcoming year or so. Certain things like that. It's not being selfish. It's right now, your money is almost worthless. You dig what I'm saying? Money is almost worthless. So I've said this many times over the years. Your cash don't mean nothing. Food and water is going to mean everything. So everybody is stocking up silver and gold and stuff like that. I get it, but say you exchange your silver and gold for what? For I know they're precious metals and they need them to operate a lot of different things, but what are they going to give you back for your silver and for your gold? You got it. You know it's worth a lot. It's very important. Okay, bartering, but what are they going to give you? Food? For silver? The people that want silver are not making any food. The people that want precious metals are not the kind of people that's going to say, well, I made this banana nut bread. No. The people that want precious metals are going to be like corporations that's going to use those precious metals to put in some kind of machinery that's going to keep them alive. What are they going to give you? Right now, food and water is everything. Premium items, like what? See, don't be vague with it. I see you, Beauty in the Garden. I'm going to hit you right after this, okay? Right after this. Said it's good for bartering too. Bartering what? You got to be more precise. Because saying bartering is great. But when you have something like that, who wants gold? Who wants silver? Who want these special, what kind of services? Be more precise. I just want you to think about it. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want you to think about it. When you say good, we could trade and we could barter. Barter what? So that's just a thought. That water and food, you think the people that want silver, that need silver, that's ready to barter some silver and some gold, has food? They got gardens? Medicine? You think If they need gold and silver that bad in a bad situation, do you think they're going to sacrifice their medication for you? Shelter? You think they need more people in their community to feed, clothe, water, and shelter? I just want you to think about this. If you have a community, getting into a community is going to be next to impossible. You need people in your community, but if you did it right, you already have people that you want and picked in your community. For years, you've had them all picked out when the stuff go down. You don't want too many more. So I just always be like, I'm not saying you wrong. I like to talk about it. I like to think about it. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at here. You go on here with your self-Rasputin. You see all that cinnamon? That cinnamon. Seeds, seasonings, flour, grains, meats are more valuable than gold. That's what I think. It's a full persimmon off of this tree back here. Even the pineapple wanted some. Beautiful. Just want to put something on your temple. That's all. What are you going to trade with? When you start talking about trading food, now you're being a little bit more realistic. Food for food, services for services, because you're going to be dealing with the same kind of people. The same kind of people. You might garden. Other person makes wine. The other person makes fuel. The other person has fish, right? But when you're dealing with coins, that's a whole new lie. That's how we got here in the first place. Whole new lie. Right now, we walk around with barks of trees, little thin green barks, tree bark. And we turn tree bark, tree pulp, into currency. That's dumb if you think about it right there. That's just dumb. Back in the day, think about it. Before that type of currency, like seashells and crazy stuff like that, old caveman stuff, whale bones, saber-tooth, tiger teeth, we traded food. We traded services. If you give me your loaf of bread, I'll work on your farm for the day. So, that's real bartering. When you start talking about that type of currency, like coins, paper money, dollars, that's when we go back into that matrix and starting that dumb stuff all over again. You need some skills about yourself so you can really trade, right? That's when it's real. That's pretty. That's just pretty. Right? I understand the precious metals thing, but the only people that I see that want to acquire precious metals have no idea how to do any of this that we do every day. They don't know how to grow fruit trees, plant a garden, beekeep, livestock, fish, cook outdoors. They have no clue, probably never done it in a day in their life. So for instance, here you go right here. We can use today's technology, modern times, to use that. Say you from the other side of the tracks. What do you think some rich tycoon want to do with you? Even though you got a good idea, a good invention, you got enough money to get your invention off the ground. Do you think he want to be dealing with you? What if you got $1 billion idea? What do you think this rich tycoon, he don't even want to hear you. You got a wonderful movie script, right? You got You got an idea for a new book. You wrote a #1 seller guaranteed. What do you think he want to do with you? The only thing he want to do to you is steal your idea and use it for himself so he can get richer. That's the same thing if they see you got some precious metals and you an average Joe like me and you. He don't want nothing from you. He ain't gonna trade you nothing. He gonna end up figuring out a way to take it. Those kind of people do not want to do no trading with you. The average Joe just don't walk around with silver and gold. The average Joe that collects silver and gold, you will never get your return back. Unless, I'm talking about in a bad situation. You will now. Right, we got to trade with each other. But I'm telling you, if I'm hungry, I don't want no money. If I'm thirsty, I don't want no coins. Got it. So I ain't gonna keep y'all on here. I just want to spit real quick. Let me see. Y'all have a I'm gonna let y'all go. Let me see. Do you think, I'm gonna take this question though. Do you think you need a fence so nobody steals your solar panels? That is my next video. My next video is called, and I'm doing it tomorrow. My next video is called Stolen Solar. I'm a update. I'm gonna put it up tonight so it'll be ready for tomorrow. Stolen Solar, not Stolen Valor. Stolen Solar. We're gonna talk all about solar power in bad neighborhoods, or solar power with, it ain't even got to be a bad neighborhood, untrustworthy neighbors. Solar power when you off grid, but people always coming on your land. Okay? Because it's always pros and cons to putting your panels on the ground. It's always pros and cons to putting them on the roof. What was that question? Thank you, Seth. Said, how do you feel about the possibility of humanity is about to see the next? Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna take that down. Okay? I'm gonna take that one down, Seth. Cause no, we ain't. Same time, about 5 o'clock. You know, I'm a glass full kind of guy. I'm not ready to leave this rock for the roaches and the ants yet. Not just yet. The raccoons and the roaches. I ain't ready. I don't think I feel hopeful that humanity still has a chance. I'm hopeful. I feel I'm like that person in the marriage that just still think there is some love there that can fix this marriage. I think there is some hope for humanity. And if I didn't think there was hope for humanity, it's almost like I would be going against the Father for saying such a thing. I feel like if God believes in me, believes in all of us, why shouldn't I? Even with all the horrible stuff we do to one another. If he's still letting us sit on this rock, it's reasons for that. Because he could get rid of us like that. You ever get some dust on the table and you say, and on your fruit, that's how he could get rid of us if he wanted us gone already. He's still letting us walk around in our own mess. He's trying to let us figure out, hey, you're stepping in your own poop. Clean it up so you don't got to keep doing that. And your feet can heal. You can actually make some kind of headway. Right? I'm going to let y'all have it. Everybody have a wonderful night. But yeah, I'm sorry, Seth. I gotta agree to disagree, brother. I still have faith, even in the horrible people. Guava. Everybody have a wonderful night. Get the book. Get the book. Ooh, get that book.